Hey everyone, this is Ken. Hope you're all doing well. I haven't seen some of you in a bit. I wanted to share an opportunity that I have to go to Rwanda. It's going to be through work, and let me tell you why I'm going to be going over there. When I was a kid, I didn't really think a lot about helping others too much. We went to soup kitchens and we sponsored a child through World Vision, a child in Africa, and I didn't think about it too much. But I think as I got older, I started thinking more about others, and in college, I started thinking about possibly doing social work, and I think I didn't do it only because I wanted to make more money, and a social worker's life is pretty difficult. So I worked for 6 years in technology, and I think through those 6 years, I just realized that, God wanted me to do more with my life, and He wanted me to get involved with the lives of others and really impacting people's lives. And He started speaking to me through like Pastor Joseph's sermons. He also spoke to me through Bill Hybels' sermon about holy discontent.
What can't you stand? When you drive by it, you just go, oh man, I can't stand that. When you see it, you turn your head away. You read about it and you throw the paper down. What is it that you see or feel or bump up against and you just go, that's all I can stand. I can't stand it anymore. Those are very important moments because it's quite likely that heaven's doing the same thing.
For me, I knew that that was seeing people suffer and seeing people in situations where they didn't have to be, especially those in third world countries. There is so much that we can do for those people there. There's disease that they don't need to be suffering from. They could have clean water. They could have education. And it's all a matter of getting resources over there. So eventually it got to a point where I decided to leave my job of 6 years. I decided to work for a Christian nonprofit called Concerts of Prayer, which allowed me the opportunity to work with Global Compassion, to work with World Vision, a nonprofit organization that really reaches out to third world countries, third world communities, and make a difference in these communities. One of the main strategies of World Vision is child sponsorship. I recently had the opportunity to meet someone who's originally from Rwanda, and when he was 12, his father was kidnapped and then murdered. And all he wanted to do was to become the perfect soldier so that he could apprehend all those that were responsible for his father's death. And his life is just full of hate and revenge. But one day he actually encountered a World Vision worker who gave him the opportunity to get an education and who got him sponsored. Today he knows the Lord. He is seeking a PhD at Georgetown University in like international relations because he wants to make a difference in this world. And this is the type of impact that World Vision has, and that child sponsorship has. Because child sponsorship is the goal, one of the other strategies that World Vision uses is taking people on a vision trip. And that's what I'll be doing this coming March. I will be taking 14 to 15 pastors and ministry leaders on a vision trip to Rwanda to see the type of work that they're doing over there, and hoping that this experience will move them to share the opportunity to sponsor children with their congregations and with their friends and their family. One example of the impact of a vision trip is with a church in Manhattan called Trinity Baptist. They came back from one of the trips so fired up and so moved that they started a campaign and sent out over 2,000 emails to friends and family and everyone that they knew. And as a result, over 700 kids were sponsored. This is the type of impact that we're hoping that this trip will have with all these with these 14 and 15 pastors and ministry leaders. In addition, we're going to be training over 40 Rwandan pastors on many different issues, including reconciliation and just dealing with the loss from the genocide back in 1994, which is still very much impacting them today. We're also going to have an opportunity to go to the villages and actually meet the children that we all personally sponsor, which is, I think, just going to be an amazing experience, just to get to meet them and to provide gifts to them and really just to learn who they are. So how can you guys help me? I definitely need your support financially. The trip's going to cost $3,500. Most of that is the airfare. And so I just ask that you guys pray about it and give what you're comfortable with giving. I also need your support in prayer, definitely, more importantly. And here's some of my prayer requests. Just pray for safety of travel to the different areas that we'll be visiting. Please pray for God to open our eyes and for Him to change our hearts through what we're going to see and experience. For our team to be able to share experience with our congregation, friends, and family. And for the communication difficulties we will face. And lastly, for the Rwandan pastors to learn new skills and teachings that they'll be able to apply to their congregation and communities. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this. I'm really looking forward to partnering with you guys on this and looking forward to sharing my experience with all of you. So hope to see you all very soon. Thanks.